In this video, we'll see how to add the flash sale badge in WooCommerce. By default, WooCommerce gives you a flash sale badge. So which you see on the screen, it's getting highlighted Black Friday sale. So one of my customer wants the badge to display the information based on the current sale. If it's Christmas, you can modify the text by getting into the product page where you usually add or edit your product. Get into the advanced tab and change the text to Christmas sale. And if you update it, wait for the page to get saved, and once we get back to the original product page, which will be on the front end, you will find the text change to Christmas sale. So here we would be using template overriding option. There are several ways to modify this badge using hooks, and the other option is template override. We would be choosing the path of template override because we would be exploring how each elements like the price, the title, the variation, the add to cart, the SKU unit, or you can say meta information are getting displayed on single product page. That's the main goal of creating this video. So this would be three-step process. The first step is we'll see how to add the input field on the advanced tab. The second is it's just the HTML that got rendered. The second step is going to be how to save this input field value when I click on update button. Once I click on update button, the data would be stored into the table called WP post. In the WP post, it will be the post type of product. In WordPress, there are many post type. When it comes to WooCommerce, the products are saved as post type product. We have already seen custom post type. In that case, the post type is post. Regularly, it's a page, post, and products are the most common post type in WordPress. And here we will display or make sure, or we'll save our product in the form of post type product, and make sure this data gets stored with the key value pair. The key value pair is also, in a technical term, we can say metadata of a post. See, so the post metadata will be stored in the table called WP post meta, and here it would be the relationship with the post ID 62 here in this case, and the key would be, let's say, special deal text, which will not have space in between, which will have underscore or camel case. The ID, this key will hold this value. So this is how we will be saving it. Once I click on update button, that's the second step. And the third step is how are we going to override this. By default, WooCommerce gets this badge from the file called flash sale.php. So we will create our plugin, and inside we will override this flash sale.php, or sale-flash.php into our plugin. So let me just show you. My plugin is WooSale. Inside WooSale, we'll create templates folder, inside WooCommerce folder, inside single product folder, and then we have our sale-flash.php. This is the structure which the WooCommerce recommends, so that it can easily find and display our file instead of the core file. So without wasting time, let's get into the code. The first step, let's just deactivate the old plugin so that it doesn't conflict with our current plugin. So get into the plugins, install plugins, and I want to deactivate it. So let's deactivate it. So I want my plugin to show on this particular page. So in this case, what I'll do is I'll create a new file, and let's name our plugin as WooFlash, WooCommerce Flash. This is the folder name. Sorry, I have to create a folder first. WooFlash, and inside that I need a PHP file with the name which is similar to our folder name. It's PHP, and we want to pass some information like plugin name, description. So for that we use PHP comment, So our plugin name is WooFlash, and the description and the version number and the author name. So if I refresh, you'll find our plugin. So we can activate and deactivate our plugin. So let's just activate our plugin. As of now, it doesn't have any code, so it won't make any difference. I have activated the plugin. So if I get into the original idea, when I activate it, I want the advanced tab to have an input field. So the advanced tab to have an input field. As of now, it doesn't have. To make to attach our input field to the tab, we have a hook. We need to use that hook and attach our function to that hook. Let's do that. And now this is the hook, and the advanced is the keyword. So WooCommerce product option, the advanced is nothing but advanced tab, and this is our function. So this function will simply add a label and a text field. So we cannot directly add our HTML because there are so many security reasons our HTML can get hacked. So WordPress gives you a function, and that function will output the text field with this, what do you call, tooltip, and the same style which you usually see in this product page. So we just need to call a function, this function, and have that WordPress function. The function name is WooCommerce WP text input. So this is the ID. Every input field should have an ID and a name attribute. The ID and name attribute are same in this particular field because when you save, you need the input field should have a name. So this is actually a name and an ID. So this is the label, this is the description, and this is a tooltip. So since our plugin is already active, if I refresh the page, you will see the input field in the advanced tab. So in the advanced tab, you'll find special text Christmas sale. This Christmas sale is already linked to this ID. So let me just make this 2. So if you make it, this is a unique ID, unique meta field, metadata, or you can say for this particular ID. So in this case, it will be blank. So whenever we are using, we will be using this ID, or this is a name as well. So to make you even more clearer, if I click on inspect and let me select this, and you will find the ID and name same. So the name and ID, this is ID, and you should find a name attribute, and this is the name attribute. So both are same. And now the second option is we need to save our input field data. So for that, when I click on update, there is a hook that would get triggered, and the hook is called WooCommerce admin process product object. So this is a function would get attached when I click on update. So what I simply did is, it's a simple PHP way of saving it. When I click on update, the input field with the name attribute will check with the help of isSet function in PHP whether there is a value present or not. If the value is present, then WordPress gives you a getter setter method. Getter setter is nothing but it's again a security, foolproof way of not getting hacked by anyone. It gives you a function, getter and setter. So in this case, the setter is update metadata. So we need to pass our key or the name attribute, and this is the key, and this is the name attribute. So when you click on save, you have access to all the input field data with the help of super global variable post. It's a PHP variable, and we are storing it. This is the key, this is the value, and this is the key, and it will get stored. So the saving is also done. Now it's time for the sale-flash.php page. To we need to make the WordPress know that when you look for the original sale-flash.php, don't show that sale-flash.php. Instead, show my sale-flash.php, which is in my current plugin folder. So we have a hook for that. So it's called Woocommerce locate template. So by default, this is the original link. So you have to understand the argument first. Once you understand the argument, then it's very easy for us. So this, you can ignore it completely. It's the WooCommerce link, or you can say the path. When you say path, you'll see if I click on it and let's see, it's not saved here. Let me just get into my this, and this is actually the path. So this path till the WooCommerce, WP comment, plugins, and WooCommerce. Till now, till this path, this is the this is the key, and that will be the value. And the template name is actually our template name. So not our template name; it's a relative way. Relative way. So when I say relative, we need to locate the single.php. So this is the relative way from WooCommerce till the single.php template slash single product slash flash sale-flash.php. So this is the relative one. So WooCommerce will check when you look for, I'm saying to the WooCommerce, when you look for single product sale.php, when you look for it, then in that case show my template. So this is my plugin folder. So let's create a path similar. So let me get into our plugin folder. We have WooFlash, and we need to create a new folder, and this folder will have templates. So this is WooCommerce way of naming, and then we need WooCommerce, and then we need single product, and then we need sale.flash.php. So we can get it from the WooCommerce core templates. Inside templates, single product. Inside single product, we'll need to find sale-flash. Just copy this and get into our folder WooFlash, and paste it. So now WooCommerce will locate this file instead of the original path which is in the core WooCommerce. So once it finds, it will simply replace the searched path with our path. And now if I make a refresh, you'll find the original data. The original data, if I open in front of you, templates, WooCommerce, single product, it would simply display sale. So that's what it's getting showed, sale. Now in this case, we need our meta value, meta key. We need to fetch our meta key and display the value. So let me delete this, we don't want this. So instead, so get the product object and get the ID of the product. If the ID of the product matches, let's say this ID of the product is 62, which we have already seen 62. So if it is 62, then show the meta key related to that. So here we have changed the meta key to, so this is the meta key actually. We have changed the meta key and save that over here and display it. Make sure to add this on sale because it's the default class. So if there is no data, you won't see anything because we haven't added any data. So let's add our data. Let's say the next one is New USC, and if I click on update, and now you would see New Year should show up. There seems to be a little bug. You will see the name attribute. We have not changed it over here. That's why it not got saved. And now if I get into advanced and change the text and click on update, you should see the data should get retrieved. Mistakenly clicked on, yeah, now it's there. Now if I refresh on the front page, you'll find the new SL is there. So we need to add some extra CSS. Let's add that. So I added a little CSS with animation, and if I refresh the page, you'll find the complete patch. You can add icon if you want. You can, the creativity is up to you. So if you know CSS and JavaScript better, you'll be able to modify this even more. So for the tutorial purpose, I'm just stopping it over here. So this is how we modify the badge and display it on the single product page. That's all for this video. Thank you so much for listening.